Hey guys, in this video I want to distill songwriting down to what I consider its simplest form, and it's the form that I have used to write my best songs, and actually most of my songs I've written this way. I think there's a perception that songwriting is very difficult and it takes a lot of talent, and um, those are myths as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to show you here shortly how anybody can write songs. Now, writing really good songs is another story. That's difficult, and it really takes a lot of hard work for most people. There are a few very talented people that don't really have to work at hard, but for the rest of us, we just need to put in a lot of hard work. That said, it's a step-by-step sequence that I use that really anybody can follow. And so what I want to do is I'll explain the sequence and then I'll do a short demo for you. So the first thing that I do is I come up with a chord progression. Now, I really like to work at coming up with something that is very interesting, something that doesn't sound a lot like another song, and so it has a level of originality. Now, that's not necessary though. You can just strum G, C, D, and that's a great place to start when you're first starting to write songs. The next step, after I come up with a progression that I like, is to play that progression over and over again and start humming a melody over top of the progression. Now I'll keep working at, again, I will try to come up with a melody that sounds original, is catchy, and is interesting. So, but again, when you're first starting out, you might want to just use the first thing that comes up and continue on. So after I am happy with my melody, then I'll play the chord progression over and over while humming the melody over and over, and I will start throwing out random phrases, words, lines, whatever, until something shows up that sounds good and gives me an idea for the topic of the song. And now so I don't go into this with a topic in mind and try to write some lyrics on that topic. I'm really at this point just looking for inspiration. And so whatever shows up is what I go with, right? So, but again, I will keep messing around until something shows up that I think sounds good, works well with the melody, and gives me a good idea for the subject of the song. At that point, it's pretty much off to the races. Now I've got my main chord progression, I've got my melody, I've got a line or two of lyrics that give me direction for the rest of the song. Now I'm going to develop the other parts of the song, the chorus, bridge, so on and so forth. Obviously develop the lyrics, and then it's a matter of an intro, outro, and really it's just grunt work after that to turn that into a finished product. So let me give you a quick demo of how I do this, just to show you how simple it is. By the way, I'm in double drop D tuning, so don't try this at home, you won't get the same sound. But I love the sound of these major 7, major 9 chords. And you don't need a lot of chords either. I'm going to do this with 2 chords here. Do, 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 do. Okay, so you get the idea. Now, as you might have noticed, I changed the melody to kind of fit with the words. Now in this case, again, I'm going to really work on each part of this. So I'm going to really work on the chord progression, I'm going to work on the melody, and I'm going to work on the lyrics. I'm probably not going to use the first thing that shows up like I did in the example, right? But a lot of times, let's say I've got the melody the way I like it, and then the lyrics don't fit the melody really well. Well, obviously there's two options. You can change the melody so that it fits the lyrics, or you can change the lyrics so that it fits the melody. And I might do either one. It just depends on how much I like the lyric or how much I like the melody. If I really love the melody, then I'm probably going to try to change the chord or change the words to fit the melody, and vice versa. Okay, so now you don't even need to play chords on an instrument in order to write songs, and I'll show you quickly how you can do that. Just for example, let's say just the other day I said to you, I can feel my fingers falling too. Okay, so you get the idea. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you how simple the process can be. And hopefully, if you're just starting in songwriting, this will give you some ideas. If you always thought, like a lot of people do, that songwriting is this really difficult, complex, it's only for gifted people, you couldn't be more wrong. And I just proved that right here. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. To get more videos on this topic, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in future videos.